Hi, I'm Maggie Lukowski from Maggie Moon Tarot, and here are the vibes for the week. Mars on Monday moves into Pisces and squares off with Saturn. Mars and Saturn can be a bit of a challenge when they square, so it's a good week to relax and not push too hard. Our moon is in her waning phase, so a bit of slowing down and turning inward is not a bad thing. Also, January is a 9-month in numerology, and to calculate this, you add the world year for 2015, which is an 8, to the month, January is a 1, equals a 9. That's the Hermit, going in and looking at what we want to keep and what we want to leave behind, so we're ready for the upcoming months. And for the reading this week, I'm using the Druid Craft Tarot by Fferyllt and Stephanie Carr-Gomm and illustrated by Will Worthington. An exquisite deck that brings and honors nature through the goddesses and God, exploring tarot through the bards as taught in their sacred groves, and combining the numerology taught by Pythagoras. So let's begin. And for the beginning of the week, I pulled the Two of Pentacles. And twos are about choices, relationships, balance, the yin-yang, opposites, and pentacles are about the physical things, the things we can see, feel, or touch, money and practical matters in our life. And the lady in the card is juggling two pentacles, almost a bit playfully, while a storm is raging behind her. But also you'll notice that the sky is starting to clear. And we may find ourselves this week juggling and trying to bring balance into our lives, trying not to drop the ball, as the expression goes. And our feeling may not be as light as hers. It can be around our finances. For some, it can be balancing two jobs, relationships. And from her expression and body language, she feels she can do this for a bit, knowing this too shall pass, and so can we. Our thoughts create our landscape, or state of being, so we can change that to get through this period, this storm, into the calm. We might look at how we can do this through meditation, focusing on one thing at a time and giving that our attention, carving out time on our schedules for ourselves, even if it means getting up a bit earlier. And like the expression goes, chop wood and carry water, to be more fully present in our work, which brings us to that celebration when the next card comes, the Three of Cups in the suit. And then I have at the end of the video an interesting stone, a Moqui stone, or Shaman stone, to show you how we can work or help create that balance. And then the card that comes up midweek is the Fferyllt, or Temperance, in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, a Druid Alchemist that combines different elements to bring a creative balance into being. In the card, Brigid, the goddess of the flame. The triple goddess ruling healing, poetry, smithcraft is blending a red liquid into white liquid over her cauldron. Her herbs are drying from the rafters with the magical fairy or hagstones for protection. And she can be our ally after going through the balancing act with the Two of Pentacles, learning to blend different parts of our world and to come up with an alchemical mix that brings us into balance. And she reminds us of the goddess in each one of us. We hold the magic of regeneration, creativity, and illumination to bring beauty, transformation into our lives and to keep that fire burning. So this can be an auspicious sign for us this week that we'll be our own alchemist and find that alchemical mix, along with maybe a little help from someone that we meet. And I have a painting behind me, and it's called Brigid's Fire, and it's over my altar, and it's by the artist Joanne Powell Colbert, creator of the Gaian Tarot. And at the end of the week, the Eight of Cups comes up, a hooded man walking up a steep cliff or path, leaving behind 8 cups. And the 8s can be about completing a cycle. It's time to move on. And 8 in numerology can also be about manifesting, and it's the world year number for 2015. So sometimes we have to leave some things behind to birth something new. And since its element is water or cups, we can be looking at a part of us that needs more fulfillment. It's a time to move forward. Even though the path may be steep, this cycle is finished. And as we are in a 9-month in numerology, one of bringing completion to aspects of our life, so we can fill our hearts with what calls to us. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, to let go of a person, a place, or a situation, but it ultimately leads us to the highest good for all concerned. And since this reading spoke of balance, I have these 2 stones that I use in my meditation, in my Reiki and healing work, to bring back balance. They're called Shaman stones or Moqui balls, and they are found at the base of the Navajo sandstone formations, and they also have been found on several continents in ancient archaeological excavations. The outer shell is hematite and iron oxide, and it's congealed around sandstone. They're calming stones to hold and can help with excessive energy, releasing that back into the earth. They can help balance our emotions, ground us. They have beautiful vibrations for healing and can be used for shamanic journeying also, and protection. They're inexpensive, so you might try working with these and give it a go. See how it is for you. So that, my friends, are the vibes for the week. And if you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to click on the like and subscribe button. And in the About section, there's a transcript of the reading and a link to my website, maggiemoontarot.com, in case you'd like to contact me or schedule a reading. So, until we meet again next week, believe in miracles, create your own happiness, be kind, support each other,